Hello and welcome to Be This Practical Tarot. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for this reading. We are asking what is currently going on in this romantic connection. Now, this is an all signs reading, so you can go ahead and check out your Venus sign first, as this is a love reading. However, you can feel free to check out any of the placements that are calling to you. Sometimes it's not even a placement, maybe it's a timestamp. All right, trust yourself, trust that you know which of the messages you hear in this reading are for you. Remember, it's always possible there's no messages for you in this reading, because that just happens sometimes. We do start the reading with an energy check. So this is about how you are seeing this connection, feeling and acting toward this person. So this part of the reading should resonate with you. If it doesn't, I would say that's when you should check out any other placements. All right. But if it does, then we get into how your person is perceiving this connection and how they're feeling and acting toward you in this moment. We do wrap up the reading with some advice about this connection. All right, I'm gonna say I'm just reading the cards here. I'm not in the business of telling you how to live your life. These are all, suggestions of what the cards are telling us. All right, so trust that you know which of the messages, which of the pieces of advice makes sense to you, and trust your intuition above everything. Right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. If you have any questions or questions about the spread, please feel free to ask me. If there are messages for you in this reading, if it made sense to you, if there was anything for you here at all, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Your likes, comments, subscribes, your shares are very helpful. They let me know if I should, create more readings like this or what I could improve on. I am incredibly grateful for your energy. Thank you for taking a chance on this video, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your reading. We are asking what is currently going on in this romantic connection. We are starting with an energy check, so if this part of the reading does not sound like you or how you're experiencing this connection, please go ahead and check out one of your other placements. Now, I'm seeing that you have a lot to say and a lot to share. But you're not taking a lot of action. You could be taking it slow. This relationship, this connection could be maybe on hiatus right now. Sorry, I don't know why I got the word hiatus, but it could be at a standstill, not a lot of movement. You seem to be in a learning mode, trying to understand your person, trying to figure out a lot about them. But what I want to say, with the moon showing up in your heart space, I feel like there's also a need for you to get in touch with your feelings and yourself, because to me, in this position, the moon is telling me that there are feelings that you are not acknowledging. So it could be things that are rising up that you're dismissing. There could be red flags that you're ignoring. There could be thoughts that you have about this connection, or thoughts that you have about yourself that you are not paying attention to, that are asking for your attention. I feel like you could be feeling a little left in the shadows by this connection, like you don't understand your person, and that's why you're trying to understand them. But the work seems to start with understanding yourself. Right now, I do see like you want to talk to this person, but I don't know, I'm getting like almost like a sense of fear of charging forward. But let's see how your person is responding to this connection. Wow, okay, sorry. I dropped a card. Okay, look, everything's back in the deck. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and cut. How is Aries' person experiencing this connection? Wow, I feel like your person's a little all over the place too. Like, I don't, yeah, look, they're not, yeah, they're a little all over the place. Ooh, look, I'm gonna say they could be coming toward you soon, with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, okay? I see the passion in this connection, the excitement. Y'all could have a lot of fun, exciting, intimate moments over here happening. But I also get the sense that your person like comes and goes. The Knight of Wands, like they're here, they're there. Passion, excitement, but that's all that seems to be happening in this moment. Your person does seem to be very concerned with their own needs. You could be dealing with a Taurus here, because you have two Taurus cards showing up here. You don't have to be. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, like, I feel like even when they show up for you, like they're still just trying to take care of themselves, trying to take care of their own. I think that they're also seeing you as like you're very worried about your needs. And I don't know, I'm getting like this like, well, Aries is only worried about their needs, so I'm only gonna take care of myself too. Like they were like, yep, yeah, like that's cool, whatever. Because there's this wondering, like as far as like this connection, they're starting to see it as a lot of work. They do seem to see a potential in this, with the Seven of Discs. I'm seeing like they're wondering if this is something that could grow. I don't think they have a clear understanding of this. Okay, like some of them, like they could be very clouded. Their judgment could be very clouded by the passion that they feel for you, and just doing themselves. Like, ugh, like I'm sorry, like I'm getting like a playery, like kind of F person kind of energy here. Like, look, I'm sorry, Aries, all right. But they do seem to think about it, okay? But I don't know that they are sure about how much work they're willing to put into the situation. I feel like they're starting to wonder, like, well, how bad do I want this? The potential is there. We could create something, we could kind of build something, but I don't see them doing a lot of work toward this connection at this time, like, other than, offering you some exciting moments here. So let's see. We're gonna go ahead and get into any advice for you at this moment. All right. Let's see what's the advice for Aries right now. You have the Page of Swords, okay? Yeah, look, since this is your advice, I would say, if you have something on your mind, all of these things, all of these feelings, go ahead and share them. The Page of Swords is saying charge forward, get it done, materialize it, actualize it, find that clarity, okay? I do feel like you're finding that clarity within yourself first, so that you're showing up in a bit of a more refined energy, because the pages can be unrefined, right? Like this is air, like, well, this is earth, air energy. But so you're actually acting on it. You're saying, you know what, I need to say what I need to say, so I'm gonna do it. But be mindful, because Pages of Swords, sometimes they're not very clear. Sometimes they're not very compassionate. Sometimes they're not, work throat chakra, maybe work on your throat chakra, or balancing your throat chakra before communicating with this person. Okay, so like drink some tea, like some honey with lemon, or drink some, or eat some blue foods over here before, kind of, to prepare yourself physically for this conversation. Okay. But yeah, I feel like things need to be said, and you're being beckoned to say what you need to say. All right, like kind of put it out there and see how your person responds. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. But thank you so much for being here, Aries. If there were messages for you, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes are greatly appreciated. To let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this, and if there was anything in here for you. So thank you. Let's go ahead and move on to Taurus. All right, hello, Taurus, Taurus moon, Taurus Venus. Welcome to your reading. We are asking what is currently going on in this connection. We're starting with an energy check. So if this part of the reading does not sound like you or your story, please go ahead and check out one of your other placements. Now we have a lot of reversals showing up here. You seem to be very upside down, like out of your element over here. The Hierophant is a card of Taurus. Okay, so I'm seeing this as this situation's got you all turned around and trying to find yourself, it seems like, within this, right? Like, who am I in this connection? What can I do? Like, what are we actually working toward? What are we actually creating? I'm seeing this, with the Hierophant, like this emphasis on like your material world being stabilized. Like there could even be that y'all have, a very spiritual connection. The Hierophant can speak of like spiritual and the material realms kind of coming together over here. So you could have a very nice, like spiritual sort of understanding, maybe wanting same things or things like that. But how much is actually being done in the material world? I feel like that's causing a little bit of a concern for you here. I do see that you know, with the world showing up, I'm going to say you could be having questions about how much you want to pursue this, okay? I feel like you yourself are experiencing some sort of level up, some growing from this connection. There could be cycles that you're wrapping up here, but like I said, something needs to shift in action wise, okay? And how much you're actually putting into the situation. And for some of you, there could be the sense of, am I charging forward by myself or am I charging forward with this person? Am I leveling up by myself or are we leveling up together? You know, like some of these questions seem to be arising. With the Seven of Wands in your heart space, there is this sense of like, yes, you're strong. Yes, you go for what you want. Yes, you know, like you have this ability, like you're very, you know, like courageous. You're standing up to the challenges. You're willing to do this. But I'm also seeing it as this need for you to open up your heart, open up your like kind of maybe being willing to listen to your person, like put your wand down. There you go. You know, it's like you're putting your wand down in order to understand what your person is saying, perceiving, how they're experiencing this. So let's get into it, right? Let's get into what is it that you need to open yourself up to over here, all right? So let's see how your person is perceiving this connection. All right. Yeah, I have the two of this. They're also destabilized by this connection. I don't think to as much as you. Yeah, goodness golly, y'all got all reversals over here. But yeah, like your person's also destabilized by this. Like I said, you know, they're showing up in a younger, sort of smaller energy. So I don't think they're experiencing the same level of instability or wanting to bring things back into balance and things like that. Like I don't think they're seeing it as that big of a deal. I feel like they're almost thinking like, yeah, this is manageable. We can figure it out, you know. They're healing through a lot, I'm gonna say. um I feel like there could have been something, like I'm sensing like a sort of disagreement, an argument, something that y'all, I don't know, we're in a disaccord about that caused this person to be hurt, but I feel like they do want to address it and solve it. Like I said, you know, like they're showing up like in a kind of younger, like smaller energy. I don't know how to explain it. Like I feel like you're more hurt by this. You're more upset by the situation. And they are too. But they do, it's like they want to address it. You know, I feel like they're more open to it than you. Like, okay, so there you go. It's like I feel like for you, you're like, this might be the end. Like this is the end all. This is kind of, you know, we're calling it quits. And your person's more like, oh shit, like this sucks, this is really bad, but what can we do to move forward? How can we actually work on this? What is that needs to get done? You know, like they're trying to figure it out. I don't think they have quite a good grasp on what they need to do, you know, with the magician being their actions toward you. I feel like there could be a lot of misunderstanding about your needs. There could be like they don't quite understand what they need to do. Like they could be misusing their resources. So like they could be charging toward this by trying to fix it in a way that doesn't serve your needs, right? So I don't know, like maybe you're like, you know, like I don't know, like maybe they're just kind of coming at you and they're trying to comfort you verbally, and they're like, hey, we're gonna be okay, we're gonna fix this, or we're gonna solve this, or what do you need me to do, or what do you want me to do, or like la la la, and then you're like, I don't want to talk about it, I need us to do about it, right? Or vice, yeah, you seem to be in a very let's do it right, like what are the actions speak louder than words sort of energy I'm getting from you. Okay. But your person is very unclear about these actions. So let's see what else is showing up over here. Okay. What is your advice for this connection? Whoa. All right. This just flipped over. You have the Temperance card showing up. Yeah, look, I'm going to say compromise with the Temperance card showing up reversed. Okay. This can speak to really finding that balance, this willingness to compromise. Are you willing to compromise? You know, because if you're like, nope, you know, I'm done compromising, hey, you know, you do you. But I do see the Temperance card as saying, like, what is the middle ground of the situation? Because Temperance is all about working with both energies, right? Like you're not choosing one over the other. You're not choosing your feelings over your actions or your thoughts over your impulses, right? Like you're saying, okay, what are my feelings telling me about my actions, and finding what the middle point is. So what are your, what are you, where can you all meet halfway? Like, do you have a compromise? Have you talked about this? Have you shared it? Look, that's the advice that's showing up for you. I'm gonna leave it there. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I hope that there were messages for you in this reading. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Leave me a like, a comment, subscribe. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this, if there was anything for you here at all. All right, we are going to move on to Gemini. All right, hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your reading. We're asking what is currently going on in this, in this romantic connection. Your cards got all stuck. You might be feeling, are you feeling a little bit stuck, Gemini, in this situation? Oh my gosh, they got stuck again. What? All right, so now, look, let's find out what is going on here, okay? Okay, you have the Hermit showing up. I'm going to say, if this part of the reading does not sound like your story or resonate with you, please go ahead and check out one of your other placements. Yep, Two of Swords, very stuck, trying to figure out which way do I go over here. With the Hermit, you could be in isolation. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. It doesn't have to be, okay? But I feel like you've either taken a step back from the situation, or you and your person decided to either take a break or something like that. But I do see a sense of, healing, needing to work through some stuff. Some of y'all are getting messages. All right, messages coming soon. Especially if you've been in no contact, okay? Now, I do see the importance of you doing that inner healing work here with the Hermit and the Knight of Cups. I feel like you're being asked to take a step back, or you have been taking a step back from how much love you're giving to this. I feel like some of you are realizing, I am putting way too much energy into the situation. Like, I need to focus on myself and fill my own cup over here. But now your heart is saying, okay, wait. I've been doing this healing work. I've been working on myself. Is this person right? Like, what am I doing here? So let's find out how your person is perceiving this connection. All right, they have the 10 of Wands. They have so much on their plate, Gemini. Strength showing up as their feelings for you. They're look, I said they're gonna be reaching out to you shortly, okay? But yeah, they're coming. They're charging your way, okay? I do feel like they develop some sort of understanding about this connection. I feel like there's something that they do want to talk about with the Strength card. They might be look, they have strong feelings for you. They could have a lot of, I'm gonna say, like, they could have a lot of passion for you, a lot of fire energy showing up here. Aries, Leo, you could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the ones showing up here as well. But like, I'm gonna say, it's like they're gonna, I feel like they're gonna come toward you, talk to you. There could be a little bit of opening up and talking, but I don't feel like they're gonna be as clear as you want them to be, or as honest. Like, I'm not saying that they're lying to you or being dishonest, but I almost get the sense like their feelings for you are a lot stronger than they're letting on. Like with the Strength card in their heart space, it's like, they're realizing a lot of things about you. Like, they could have a lot of passion for you. Like, I feel like, I don't know what is out there. Like, I feel like you stroke their ego. Like, you do make them feel good. Like, they feel good in your presence over here, and that's why they want to continue to come your way. But I don't know, like I don't know how emotionally open they are right now. Like I said, with the 10 of Wands over here, I feel like they're healing through a lot of their own struggles. Like, they might even see this connection as, so it's out there, like they might see this connection as an added stressor right now. Like, they're taking care of a lot of like things that are on their plate over here. I feel like that they're trying to address it. The 10 of Wands reverse tells me like they're almost there. They might be asking you for help in some situations. I don't know, like, you know, like, I don't know, like maybe whatever they're going through, like they could just be like, hey, you know, I need a hand with this. Like they could be asking you for help, but for some of you, they might try to be showing up as like, I'm stronger, like I got this, I can do all of these things by myself, you know. I don't know, I'm getting like an energy of someone who's very, I don't know, like that they're not showing their struggle. Like I get like they're going through a lot of things, but they don't show it like to you or something, you know. I don't know. Yeah. But you know, you get to decide, right? Like I said, I feel like you've been taking this time to reflect and kind of figure out, you know, what to do about this situation. But well, let's see what your advice is. Okay, what is your advice for Gemini for this current energy? Yeah, 5 of Cups. Look, there's a lot of healing that needs to happen right now. For some of you, I feel like you're, yeah, look, back to this Hermit energy. It's like you're doing your own work for you. Some of y'all could be carrying a lot of emotional hurt from other relationships that are affecting this connection. So like I would say that's something that you need to check in about. I'm gonna like throw this out there for those of you that are trying to figure out if this person is the right fit for you. I almost get the sense, especially if this person's causing you a lot of pain, I feel like there's other options for you if you kind of look out there and look elsewhere. Like if that's part of the decision that you're making, right? Like, do I stay or do I go, sort of thing. Other options could be around if you decided to look for them. But yeah, I do see it more than anything as like you focusing on your healing, because there seems to be a lot of, yeah, like past hurt and things like that, that I'm gonna throw this out there. For some of you, it's not just affecting this connection, but it could continue to affect your future connections if you're not addressing it at the root. So what is it? You know, what is that pain that you're carrying? That's something that you got to ask yourself. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Gemini, but I hope there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. You'd like to see more readings like this. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again sometime. All right, we are going to move on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Cancer Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your reading. We are asking, what is going on in this connection? We are going to start with an energy check, how you are experiencing and perceiving this connection. But if this part does not make sense to you or sound like your story, please go ahead and check out your different placements. All right. Wow. Ooh, very interesting. Like right off the bat, I'm seeing like that you see a lot of potential in this situation, right? Like you're trying to figure out, you seem to try to figure out like, what's the first step toward this? How much of myself do I have to give? I feel like your heart is kind of like, yeah, let's do this, right? But then your actions are taking a step back. Some of y'all could be coming from, look, I'm going to say, like, some of you could be coming from past failed relationships that are affecting how you're dealing with this one, okay? Because just like the Ten of Pentacles showing up reversed, you know, and for some of you, it's like this connection itself could have had some like failed aspects to it, you know, something that wasn't quite working out that left you feeling very imbalanced over here with Temperance card showing up, okay? Like this could be like a very exciting, fun, you know, with the Temperance card is like, I'm seeing it as like, because it could verge into just a lot of instability even, you know, like if you're not moderating the situation, you know, like if you're not paying attention to it, it could leave you feeling a bit unstable even. So I feel like that's kind of part of what's amiss here, that you're trying to kind of take a step back with the Three of Pentacles and actually lay the groundwork and say, okay, this is what we need to do to have a really balanced situation. This is how we can understand each other. This is the actions that we need to take, you know, and I feel like your heart is kind of ready to do that, but you don't seem to be kind of acting on it quite yet with the Ten of Pentacles. Some of y'all, like I said, yeah, I think that's what I was doing, like that past energy is like some of y'all could be, I don't want to throw this out there, some of y'all could even be afraid to charge toward this future with someone because of hang-ups from past failed connections.
It's like maybe some of you have tried to create your 10 of Pentacles, your legacies, your family structures, right? Like trying to really build something with somebody that didn't pan out. And now you're kind of like a little bit resistant, even though your heart wants to build toward this. I don't know, like I'm getting fear, like a sense of fear. And for some of you, I'm almost seeing like a fear of losing yourself, because with Temperance, there is a lot of compromise that needs to happen. And I'm almost hearing the question, like, how much of myself am I willing to compromise for this connection? So those are some of the things that you could be experiencing, but let's see how your person is experiencing this situation. All right, Cancer. All right, they're Ace of Discs. I do think they're taking a step back too. Death, yeah, and how they're feeling, and their 5 of Cups showing up here. Wow, look, both of you are I feel like both of you are coming from a sort of connection that left you destabilized. If I mean, for some of you, it could be, like I said, it could be this connection, right? Like maybe you had a false start before, maybe something happens over here that also hurt your person. But I feel like if you're hurt, like they're hurt too. And I'm not saying that you did anything wrong or they did anything wrong, like there's two sides to a story always, and they're also hurt, like remember, this is about them. That's how they're seeing this connection. But yeah, I see like, with a Death card, they're like, yeah, things cannot go on this way. Like I think they're taking a step back to understand you. They could be in a more of a receiving energy. Like they could be waiting for you to come forward. Okay. Like they're trying to heal, with the 5 of Cups reversed. They feel like they're trying to work through the emotions, but they're not quite done. Like I feel like if they're going to continue to charge toward you, they're gonna have to let go of something, like whatever it was that happened that made them feel hurt about the situation. I think they're trying to figure out, can I actually let go of this, like, because there's this sense of, if I can't let go of this hurt or this thing that happened that made me upset, or like if we cannot work through this together and move on and have like this new beginning in our relationship, then do they need to move on, right? And kind of figure out, what else is going on. So yeah, wow, I feel like, yeah, let's get into your advice. All right, what's your advice? What's the advice for Cancer over here? Because a lot of heavy energy. All right, Page of Cups. Yeah, look, y'all, both of you need to slow down. Okay, maybe you all were trying to rush something, trying to like once again, it's like a false start sort of thing, but I do see this slowing down. Both of you need to address to your own emotional wounds, okay? Because the Page of Cups is showing up reversed, okay? So the Page of Cups wants to charge forward, share their cup of love, right? Like, oh, we're dreaming up this world together. But it's like, before you both can do that, there's this need to check in with yourselves about, what are you dreaming up for yourself, because you might even find out that, right, like you're dreaming up of this future and they're dreaming up of this future, and then you find out that they don't align, and you're like, oh yeah, you know what, it sucks, but we don't really want the same thing. I'm also gonna say something else with the reversal. While you are prioritizing your needs, remember that this isn't about completely dismissing the other person or ignoring them, like do kind of find this compromise about, how you can respect each other's space, respect the time that you might need to figure out what's going on. And, while you're taking care of your emotional needs, that doesn't mean hurting the other person, right? I'm just going to throw that out there, because the Page of Cups can be reversed, can be a little bit like, well, I need to take care of myself, F you, so, be mindful of that energy. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, Cancer, but I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know your likes, comments, subscribes. Let me know you like to see more readings like this, and if there was anything for you here at all. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. All right, we are going to move on to Leo. Actually, I need some water. I lied. Well, I didn't lie about needing water, but I didn't have water. I had coffee. Goodness golly. All right. Wow. Hello, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your reading for 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 the month of July. Wow, I am filming this in the month of July, but this is for what is happening in this connection. Maybe July is gonna have a lot of movement for you in this connection. So let's see, let's see. All right, you have the Knight of Swords. We're starting with an energy check and how you're perceiving this connection. So if this part of the reading does not make sense to you, please go ahead and check out your different placements. All right, wow. Yeah, you are feeling hurt. I feel like this person might have done something that really hurt you over here, okay? And you seem to want to talk it out, but sorry, I feel like that's it. Like that's what I'm getting. You're hurt. You want to talk it out, but you don't even know if it's worth it anymore. I'm almost getting a sense of like you're done with this. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how. Dang, sorry. It felt so straightforward. Like just that's it. That is the big message that I'm getting here. Okay. I mean, I think we're just gonna get into your person and see what is going on. What is the whole story here? Okay. How is this person perceiving this connection? How are they feeling about you? Yeah. How are they acting? Okay. Yeah. Look, you know, 2 sevens, challenging energy, judgment reversed. Is this worth a second chance? You know, is this worth revisiting? You know, they're like, your person might be asking for a second chance. I'm gonna say, I feel like you're waiting to see if your person's actions match their words, match what they're doing. I'm gonna say, like, for some of you, your person could have been, only take this if it resonates, okay? Like, if it's not your story, it's not your story. But your person could have been dating a lot, seeing a lot of people. Like, you might have not known about this for some of you, and then you found out. For others of you, maybe you just got tired. Maybe you were loosely dating and you were like, well, I kind of want to work toward this, and your person wasn't making up their mind, sort of situation. So I'm getting that some of you could have been really hurt by this person not choosing you initially, right? Like, and maybe it wasn't other people. Maybe it was just they had a lot of other things going on in their life, you know, work, friends, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I'm getting the sense of like this person chooses everybody and everything before they choose me. And you're like, that is not what I want. That is unfair, you know? And I feel like maybe you tried to vocalize these feelings and say what you wanted, but this person may have not received it very well. Now they're seeming to come back, like they kind of want to, well, they do, they want to ask for a second chance with the Judgment card showing up over here. Okay, it's like they're kind of coming back to this, they're narrowing down their options, or at least they're telling you that they're you know, with the King of Discs, I'm gonna say, you know, like they can come in, they can come in bearing gifts. They can come in, I'm even hearing like trying to buy your love. Look, I don't want to put I'm feeling a little bit icked out by your person. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. Okay. Just like with the Judgment card showing up reversed, I almost get the sense that even if they're coming in asking for a second chance, I don't know how much they've actually changed. The fact that the King of Discs is, you know, it's still kind of looking away from the situation. I feel like they could come in and then come out, you know, like they're gonna try to, you know, maybe like do a couple of things for you, like take you out to dinner, buy you new things, like kind of show their love in a very materialistic way. But how much are they actually opening up their heart is something that I would ask. You know, with the 7 of Cups, like I said, I feel like they're telling you that they're narrowing down their options. They're telling you that they want to choose, but how long is this going to last? Like, you know, this is kind of suggesting to me that there's something that they haven't quite laid to rest. Like, they need to make the choice, like, I am leaving this behind so that we can have a genuine second chance together. But there's something that they're refusing to let go of, you know, like to try to make this work. So, look, I'm sorry. That's what I'm seeing. All right. But let's see what your advice is for this current energy. You have the Sun showing up reverse. Look, Leo. Oh, Leo, this is your card. Okay. The Sun is a Leo card. Okay. okay? Look. You are being asked to prioritize your needs. Have fun outside of this person, okay? Like, look, on the Seven of Pentacles, if you really want to put in the work, if you really want to create success and kind of continue to work hard at this connection and blah, 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 like, you have free will. You get to do whatever it is that you want, but know that it's going to be a lot of hard work. Okay. And I'm almost seeing it as at the expense of you. The Seven of Pentacles is also a card in Leo. Okay. So it's almost like you're giving parts of yourself up for this connection. And with the sun showing up here, look, the sun is always a good card, even reversed, okay? So what I'm seeing is like all that energy, all that bright, all that work that you can be putting into this, put it into yourself right now. A lot of you need to have fun with yourself, fun with others, like enjoy yourself, get out into the sun outside of this connection. Like if this person wants to come and join you and be like, yeah, you know, like, let's do this, let's go have some fun and enjoy each other and blah, 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 blah. Cool, right? But if this person is not willing to put in the work, then you are doing things for you this month, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, Leo. I hope that there were messages for you. If there were, please let me know. Leave me a like, a comment, subscribe. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this, if there was anything for you here at all. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, all right? Go enjoy yourself, Leo. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Virgo. All right. Hello, Virgo. Whew. All right. Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Venus, or whichever person brought you here. Welcome to your reading. We are starting with an energy check. So if this part of the reading does not make sense to you, please go ahead and check out your different placements. All right. Wow. Goodness golly. Woo. All right. You have the Emperor, the King of Cups, and the Fool showing up here. Okay, so this could be either a fresh connection that you're considering, right? Like you're trying to figure out, like, do I want to charge toward this? I feel like you want to. You might be seeing this person as very strong, like you. I don't know. I feel like you could be seeing this person as like I don't know, like, oh, this person can protect me. Like, oh, there's a lot of potential. Like, this person is strong and steady, and I feel like you could be very attracted to that, and wanting to charge toward them. But with the King of Cups and the Fool, like I don't know, I'm seeing kind of like you're wondering, like, is this worth the risk? Am I actually going to do this? Am I going to charge toward this? I feel like you're very guarded with your heart at this time. You know, like your brain, your thoughts, your instincts, your impulses over here might be like, yeah, I kind of want to explore this situation, but there's something about your heart still being a little bit closed off. Okay, like doing some if you do chakra work, balancing your heart chakra could be significant at this time. Okay, so I mean, that can look like a lot of things. Some of the easier ways to start working on your heart chakra could be, eating a lot of green foods, eating a lot of green, pink, natural foods too, and journaling about where you might be closed off and why you might be closed off and where you have given too much of yourself before, right? Because it's about being balanced. So especially for those of you that are feeling a little closed off and a little scared, where is that stemming from right now? But like, I don't know, I'm seeing, yeah, like you want to do this, but let's see how your person is reacting to the situation. Okay. Yeah. Woo. All right. Look, I'm gonna say you could be okay. Your person, I feel like they are they're still working through something. I feel like they're very close to wrapping up some sort of cycle. I'm gonna throw this out there. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that's going through a recent or recentish breakup or a divorce even. Some sort of separation that definitely left them feeling caught up in their head. Like your person, like they could have dealt with betrayal, like they could have dealt with like a cheating spouse or something that I feel like is really, really in the back of their mind. So they're trying, but I do think that like, they're trying to release that for this, okay? Now, something that they seem to be very focused on is having a connection that is easy flowing. I feel like they don't want, like, they're very like, I don't want drama right now. I need this to be easy. Like, their heart wants this peace, you know, like, that's what they're looking for in this connection. That's how they're feeling toward you. So, there could be something that's happening that feels very easy to them about this. Like, you might be a lot easier to deal with than like their exes, or like they're seeing you as somebody that they can get along with well, that your connection just kind of flows here, right? And I do feel like they're very much enjoying that, but they got baggage. All right. Like they're still trying to separate themselves from something that happened, like that betrayal, that hurt, and it is possible that they can carry a little bit of this into your connection. So that's something that, yeah, I mean, yeah, like that's something that, you know, you get to decide. Like, you get to decide, right, if how much of this you accept, like how is it actually manifesting. Because if they're working on their healing, you know, remember, we're all always healing, and you know, y'all could be supportive energies for each other. But I do get the sense that like you're kind of questioning, right? Like, is this gonna take from me? Like, is this gonna end up hurting me? You know, like, is this hurt person gonna hurt me? You know, like, I think they're trying to be logical about the situation and smart about it. Like, I don't, you know, like they're charging toward you, you know, like they're very much taking action, you know, you know, but I think those would be some things to be mindful of, you know, like, is there past I hate the term baggage, I'm sorry, you know, but like, is this past connection showing up in your relationship, and is this something that they're actually addressing and healing? Because like, if it's affecting you, then right, like that should tell you something about what's going on. But if they're, you know, maybe checking themselves and whatever, then hey, you know, like, enjoy it. I know it feels like a little weird of an energy, Virgo, but you know, let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. All right, what's the advice for Virgo and their person, like, or what's for Virgo? Yeah, yeah. Okay, you have the seven of cups showing up reversed. Look, some of y'all over here, you know, with the reversal, this could be, you know, blinded by the glitz, blinded by the options. You could have a lot of choices around this connection, like, where are we heading? What are we doing? There could even be a sense of not seeing things clearly, like what are the actual possibilities in this situation. So I feel like you're being asked to get real about what you're actually experiencing, you know. So for some of you, I'm going to say, like, you might feel very ready to charge toward this, but if your heart is staying closed off, maybe it's telling you something. I don't know, right? Like, you would know. Like, why is it, you know, maybe it's like not trusting the situation. Like, there's a sense of needing to gain clarity on what it actually looks like, you know. Are you, you know, especially if your person is going through some deep healing that they're going through, is that something that you're ready to accept with through it, like, accept at this time? You know, is it, you know, something that's doable? Because there could be a little bit of confusion, and yeah, I'll go ahead and leave it there. Okay. Virgo, I hope that this made sense. I hope there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes, everything helps. Let me know if you would like to see more readings like this, and if there were any messages for you here at all. All right. Goodness golly. All right. We are going to move on to Libra. We're going to do a little... All right. Hello, Libra. Libra, Sun, Libra, Venus. Welcome to your reading. We are asking what is going on in this romantic relationship. We are starting with an energy check. So if this part of the reading does not sound like your story, please go ahead and check out one of your other placements. Woo! All right. You are not talking about what you want, okay? I feel like you're being very secretive toward your person. There seems to be some sort of feelings that you recognize, some understanding about what it is that you want. I feel like you're gaining clarity or being asked to gain some clarity on what the options actually are. What can this connection actually look like? How can we work together? What's real and what's not? Okay. And I feel like you're understanding this, getting in touch with yourself about it, because there is some sort of proposal that you want to make to your person. Like like some suggestions about what it is that you want to charge toward, some suggestions about the things that you've been narrowing down the options for you here. Yet you're keeping it all a secret. Like you don't want to talk about it. You're keeping it in the shadows. Like I don't know. Let's see. Well, let's see how is your person feeling this connection? Why are you all, I mean, I don't know. Is it, maybe you're afraid to share what you've learned. Maybe you're afraid to share your understanding. I feel like, I don't know, like you could just have difficulty expressing your feelings, So let's see how your person, how is Libra's person experiencing this? Woo, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Eight of Holy Fire. Okay, you could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, does not have to be Libra, but you could be dealing with somebody that you find very exciting. Maybe something about you sharing your feelings with this person could revolve around you wondering how real this person is. Like they might be here, they might be there. Like you could have a lot of passion with this person and you're wondering if it's just lust. I feel like you are figuring out that you might actually have more feelings, right? You have water and earth energy on your end. And so there's something about materializing your feelings, acting out on your feelings that you want, like that's could be what you're gaining clarity on. But because your person is showing up and it's almost like a fickle energy, like they're here, they're there, they're charging toward you, a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, but it's like you're trying to ground it and you don't know if your person is down for that. I feel like they could be seeing this, with the Knight of Wands. I'm going to throw this out there, right? Like they could just be seeing this as some fun times. They could be seeing this as, some nice, passionate encounters. They seem to be very worried about themselves right now. I'm going to say, I think they could also be seeing you. Like they might think that you are also just worried about yourself, or that you are also just in it for the ride. All right, but I don't think they understand that you're narrowing down your options. It could be that you're coming from this energy of like where y'all might have even been seeing different people, like you all weren't committed, you were kind of here and there. So they don't know yet that you've narrowed down your options because you're still being so secretive about it. So they're still embodying this energy of like, okay, well, I guess it is what it is. Like they're just kind of taking care of their needs. Like they're going to keep coming toward you. All right. I feel like as long as you let them into your life, they're gonna come in. They're going to look. They're gonna be asking. I'm here. Are you up? Are you up? What are you up to? Like that. That they're not going anywhere as long as you're open to this connection. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like, look, let's ask for your advice, okay? So that's the energy that I'm getting for them. But let's ask for your advice over here for this connection, all right? What is Libra's advice for this connection? 3 of Pentacles. Okay, look, you need to figure out how much your person is willing to cooperate with you on this situation. Okay, the 3 of Pentacles is about cooperation. It's about working together to build something. You're over here with your Ace of Pentacles over here, right? Like, come on, I want to get something started. The 3 of Pentacles would be saying this is the first step that we're going to take toward, doing something. But I feel like what are you missing? Is the 2, right? Like, I don't know, like that first genuine step toward this. Are you actually cooperating? I think some of you are in need to ask yourself like these options, with the 7 of Cups. Like, is this actually what you really want, and are you willing to do the work? Because you don't seem to be doing the work. So ask yourself, why am I not actually sharing my feelings? Why am I not actually materializing things and taking action toward this person, or speaking out what I want, because that could be telling you something about this situation. Like, if you're too afraid to tell this person what you want, there could be a lack of cooperation. Like, you might be afraid that this person is not cooperating, but how are you going to know if you don't speak it out? So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. All right. We up. Lack of cooperation. Are you willing to do the work? All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. All right, Libra. But if there were any messages for you here, please feel free to let me know. Leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again sometime. All right, we need a little break there, but let's keep going. Hello, Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome. We are asking what is going on in this romantic connection. Wow. We're starting with an energy check. So this part of the reading resonates with you, you're at the right place. If it doesn't, please go ahead and check out one of your other placements. I see wow, you wanting to charge forward toward this, okay? You could feel like you found somebody that's met your match over here, that you could find that balance, that harmony with. I feel like you feel very good around this person, and when you're interacting with them, there could be a lot of passion. I'm getting a lot of fun conversations, being very intellectually stimulated over here, and it helps you kind of strengthen yourself. There's something about this connection that's very dang, I even heard like the word inspiring. Okay, like it's almost like through this connection you are gaining like a stronger sense of self over here, and I do see the excitement for you toward this, like charging forward. I feel like there's a lot of mobility coming from your end, right? Like you wanting to like do this. So let's see how is Scorpio's person seeing this connection. All right, how is Scorpio's person seeing this connection? They have the Seven of Cups over here. Okay, so wow. Scorpio, you could be very much talking to your person a lot at this time. All right, wow, you're matching over here. They have Page of Wands over here as well. Okay, look, yeah, you could be spending a lot of time with each other. I don't know, I feel like you're creating a lot of space for these exciting little moments and just enjoying each other's company. But I'm gonna say your person does seem to be healing through something. Okay, I do feel like there's a sense of healing through this connection for your person here. Like they could be having a lot of like, how do I say this? Like, your person has a lot of feelings. They have a lot of thoughts. They don't all revolve around you. I'm sorry. All right. Like they could be still having hang-ups. I'm gonna throw this out there. Your person excited, likes to spend time with you. But they might even be here and there, kind of like they show up, they're here, they're having fun times, but then they're over here in their misery, kind of wallowing, kind of seeing what their options are. They're trying to, swim through their feelings. They could be dating other people. So like you would know, I think like you would know if this is the case or not. But they could have options over here. They could also be thinking about the options within this connection, right? Like, where is this actually going? What are my feelings for this person? I feel like they're still needing to gain a little bit of clarity because they do seem to have some sort of a heartache that they're working through. Now, like I said, I do feel like there's something about this connection that makes this person want to work on their healing, or want to address these things, and they're slowly coming out of this energy, but they're not quite there yet. For some of you, there could have been some hurt that came from this connection. So something could have happened in like with you that left this person feeling a little bit hurt. So they're trying to work through that. And I do see you being as the one that brings things back into balance with the Justice card, right? So it could be that you're the one that's focused on making things right, what it is that you need to do to work things out, while your person is more of the receiver. It feels like they're like waiting for you to make some moves. They're just kind of focused in on their feelings, and yeah, like they do seem to enjoy the time they spend with you, like there is a matching energy in the sense. But we'll see what your advice is for this current energy, Scorpio. All right, what is Scorpio's advice for this connection right here, right now? You have the Two of Wands showing up here. Okay, yeah, look, the Two of Wands can speak of that first step towards success. Okay, I feel like you're being asked to take it slow, because with the Page of Wands there is a lot of movement, a lot of action. It's great, it's a great energy, but then it's like we're going back all the way to the Two of Wands. So I'm getting a sense of slowing things down. It could be that y'all are rushing into something, and there's this need to figure out, like, what is it? What is it that we actually want to build? What is it that we want to do? Maybe we do just want to have like some fun times together. I feel like creating space for joy and those fun moments together is going to be important at this time. It's like, I'm almost seeing it as like there's no rush. There's no rush to create everything like at once, like you could be starting to consider, like where is this heading? But it's almost like getting ahead of yourself. So take it slow, all right? Create space for fun. Look at what things you can do to just continue to enjoy each other's company. Like that's really what I'm seeing right now, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, right, Scorpio? I hope that there were messages for you here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I hope to see you again sometime. Let me know if there were any messages for you in this reading, okay? All right, we are going to move on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. We are asking what is currently going on in this romantic connection. If this first part of the reading sounds like you, sounds like your story, then you know you're at the right place. If it doesn't, please go ahead and check out your other placements. Wow. Now, I do see that you have a lot of love to share for this person, a lot of love that you want to give this person, but there is something in your heart space. It's like there's a lot of love, but you could be seeing that there's some sort of disconnect. There's something where things aren't panning out. I get the sense that you want something more stable with this person and you're not quite getting it. With the Ten of Swords being your actions toward this, I feel like there's something that you want to wrap up as far as your understanding. Not a lot of actions being taken. You seem to be very in your head. Look, I'm going to throw this out there. It's like, I'm really hearing like, what's love? What's love got to do? Like, you could have a lot of love for this person, but you're even wondering, is love going to sustain this connection? Like, what are the actions? What are we doing this? What are we healing through? Some of you could be feeling betrayed by this person, like this person hurt you somehow, and you're trying to figure out if you can leave this behind. There's a sense of needing to gain some sort of understanding about, what it is that you want and what it is that you need. So let's see how your person is experiencing this connection. Wow. All right. Yeah. Duality. Yeah. They're trying to understand your side of the situation is what I'm going to say here. Three of Discs and Nine of Cups is how they're acting toward you. Yeah. Like they could also be taking a step back. I feel like their heart space wants to collaborate. They want to cooperate with you. Okay. Your person could have external factors could be affecting the situation. Okay, so this could be other people. I feel like you would know if there's other people. That could be, work related. It could be family, friends, like just external energy, other things that they need to take care of that might even be keeping them from giving too much of themselves at this moment. With the Nine of Cups, I see that they are prioritizing their needs and how emotionally fulfilled they are. But they do want to understand your point of view. They want to see what it is that can happen and pan out, but they're not in a rush to get things going. Okay, so willingness to cooperate, yes, but they're not going to dismiss their needs for this connection is what I'm gonna say. Like, yeah, I think there's a lot that they're trying to figure out within themselves here at this point. Ooh, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know why I haven't felt the need to pull any clarifier cards here, but can you tell me more about this situation with this person? Ace of Swords, yeah. They do want to talk things out. I feel like yeah, Ten of Swords to Ace of Swords, okay? There could be something that y'all need to wrap up together. In regards, I don't know, I feel like y'all need to talk things out, okay? Like process your ideas together, process your emotions. Like they're just in this learning mode right now. They're learning about you, they're learning about themselves. They're not shying away from the situation is what I'm gonna say, okay? They're gonna come, they're gonna talk to you. They want to be in conversation, be in communication, okay? I feel like you approaching the situation with love but continuing to charge forward is going to be significant. But let's ask for your advice, all right? What's your advice, Sagittarius, for dealing with this situation right now? Yeah. Wow. Whoa. Okay, this flipped over, so we're gonna take it. Seven of seven of wands. Okay, look. Woo. I feel like a lot of you, I'm gonna throw this out there. You could be trying to figure out if this is the person for you. Like, I don't know. Like, I think like you could have a lot of options, okay? Like you could be dating other people as well or something. Like, I don't know. I feel like this, I'm getting like a sense of lightly dating each other, really. I don't know, like you could be wanting to cement something, and that's why you're trying to figure out, like, can I do this with this person? And with the Seven of Wands, I'm really seeing it as your advice right now is to back down a little bit, maybe not trying to be so much in this. It's almost like you're not trying to be so much in this problem solving, charging towards something energy, like really trying to force things. There you go. It's almost like not needing to be not so forceful, when it comes to addressing the situation. It's almost like a backing down, hearing your person out. I feel like there's just more talking that needs to happen. If you of your person are not talking things out, that I feel like that seems to be like the first thing that needs to happen. And for you to open yourself up, with the Seven of Wands reversed, is really telling me that there's something that you're not understanding. Like you could have been very bent on, or spent very focused very focused on saying what you have to say, like speaking your truth and your side of the story. But there's something to, like both sides of your story. Like your person wants to know your side of the story, but are you listening to their side of the story is what I would ask. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at, Sagittarius. I hope there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to let me know. Leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again sometime. All right, we are going to move on to Capricorn. All right. Hello, Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon. Wow. We're stuck here. Capricorn, are you stuck on someone? Capricorn, if we are starting with an energy check, so this part of the reading does not sound like you, does not sound like your story. Goodness golly, why are we getting stuck? Okay, some of y'all could be like trying to force something here. All right, are you trying to force something to happen? I don't know. Let's see what is going on. Okay, that felt better. Okay, that felt a little bit better. All right, Capricorn, if this part of the story does not sound like yours, please go ahead and check out one of your other placements, okay? Yeah, you have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Empress reversed, the Three of Pentacles reversed. Yep, that tension, that lack of collaboration. I feel like, yeah, you could be very much in receiving mode. Like you are in receiving mode. You're waiting for your person to act out on it, to do something toward you. I feel like you're almost saying, this person is calling the shots. I'm just waiting here. I'm trying to see if they do something. And you seem to be very focused about, taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs. But I'm gonna say, I mean, look, I'm telling you how to live your life, okay? But I do feel like you're in a little bit of an uncooperative energy. Like
I would say ask yourself, how much are you putting into this connection? Because for some of you, it could be that you are resisting putting any of more of your energy toward this connection for rightful reasons. You're like, I've done enough. I've done my share. I don't have the capacity to do any more. It's up to them now. And for others of you, it could be that you're resisting collaborating out of pride, out of your ego, out of, some sort of like just unwillingness to budge here. So check in with yourself. Which of these is it because you're tired of the situation and you've given too much, or is it because you have you how much have you tried, if you're trying to make this work, right? But let's see how your person is responding to you. How are they seeing this connection right here, right now? They have the Three of Cups showing up reversed. How are they feeling? Ace of Wands. And how are they acting? Five of Cups reversed. You might want to check out your other placements. I don't remember which other placement had the Five of Cups in this exact position. But check your other placements because there could be messages for you in that. Okay, Capricorn? Now, I'm going to say, first and foremost, like your person, like they're excited by this connection. They're excited by you. There could be a lot of lust, desire, passion toward you in this moment. I do feel like you ignite their heart, right? Like they want this and they like spending time with you. But they could be, they're hurt. Like I feel like I'm going to say, I feel like this hurt is outside of you. This isn't about you. This is just other things that they're going through. With the Three of Cups, there could be like a third person here that is also affecting this connection, whether it's something that they seem to be resolving. Okay, it could be like an ex still lingering in their energy, something that they're not quite over yet that is affecting this connection. Okay, like your person is in an energy of hurt. They could also be wondering how much of this, like, because I'm getting a sense of, that they're in this connection. They might feel like they're overindulging. They might feel like, oh, this is too much. This is too much energy for me to work with. Like it's very exciting and very fun, but they need some space to heal right here, right now. They're I feel like their emotions are all over the place. They haven't really keyed in, like, other than like passion and excitement for this, which is great, like in that sense. But I feel like they don't know how stable this is emotionally. If it's something that's going to help them heal, if it's something that's kind of distracting them, I feel like there's a lot of work that this person needs to do within themselves at this time. And so they might, like, I'm just gonna throw this out there, right? Like they might be seeing this as, like, yep, I'm gonna hang out with this person, I'm gonna have some fun times, and then I'm gonna, come and go. I don't know how much they're nurturing the flame because they're in their hurt. Okay, like they're in their hurt right now. Let's see what your advice is for this situation, Capricorn. All right, what is your advice for dealing with this person and this connection at this time? Ace of Wands, more Ace of Wands. Woo, look, Ace of Wands. Okay, I'm gonna say, for some of you, I think this is this feels more like a reminder, or it's like this connection can have a lot of lust and a lot of excitement in it. And it could be that this is what it is. I feel like your advice is to enjoy the good times with this person, do continue. I feel like you're still continuing to take care of yourself. If you want to stay in this energy of receptivity, see how much this person does. I feel like, I don't know, because this is your advice and this is how they're showing up. I'm almost saying it's like, match the energy that your person is giving you. If they decide that they want to collaborate more and spend more time with you and do more things for you, then you're matching that. If they decide to back off and whatever, then you're kind of matching that. Look, I don't know. My conscious mind is very like, wait, what is going on? What am I channeling here right now? But those are the messages that I'm getting. Okay. For some of you, this could be just about enjoying the moment that you do get with these people, with this person. Okay. I'm gonna say, because the Empress is in your heart space, like, do check in with yourself. Is this something that is actually fulfilling you and nurturing you? Because if you feel like this is not what I want, this is not what I need in this moment, then I feel like you have some answers to give to yourself about what it is that you want to do, you know. But for those of you that are okay with, you know, this is a small, this is something small. I feel like a very young energy in this connection where, you know, it's not everything that it could be right now, but is like, enjoy it as it is. Can you enjoy it as it is? There you go. That's what I would say. Like, if you can enjoy it as it is and for what it is, then, you know, go, you know, you know, receive, you know, be taking care of your needs and yourself, and allow it to be what it is. But it doesn't seem to be like growing so much, you know. So I feel like you have some answers to give yourself here. But I don't know, you know, like, I don't know, like, you know, I don't know. I'm like, look, this is me, okay? You don't have to listen to me, okay? This is just a suggestion. But I do feel like there is something about, you know, enjoying your time with this person and letting it, I don't know, letting it, like, seeing where it goes. You know, you get to decide if you want to nurture the flame, you get to decide all that. But I feel like you might be trying to force things. Yeah, wait, wasn't this where I was like, tension, forcing. You might be trying to force things to grow to grow too quickly. Goodness golly. Yeah. So I don't know, you know, you do you, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Capricorn. But if there are any messages for you here, please feel free to let me know. Leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again sometime. All right, we are going to move on to Aquarius. All right, hello. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to your reading. We are starting with an energy check. So if this part of the reading resonates with you, then you know that you are at the right place. If it doesn't, please go ahead and check out your other placements. Wow, okay. Ooh, all right, Aquarius. Look, some of y'all, this could be, I'm getting like a long-standing relationship, okay? Like, I'm getting, you know, somebody you've been with for a long time, somebody that maybe you've started to establish something with, you know, trying to figure out, you know, I'm even getting like, are we getting married? Are we going to move in together? Like, what's the next step of this situation? You know, like, I feel like you're wondering a lot about the future of this connection, and you're very much trying to materialize it, right? Like, you want to feel it, like, you really want to, you know, figure out like how this person is fitting into your everyday life, build something, create something. But something is amiss here. You know, I don't see that you're putting a lot of work into the situation, okay? For some of you, like, you could be sensing that your person is not cooperating with you, that you could be misaligned in your goals. Like, your what you want to create could look very different, right? So like, I'm even seeing it as, you might be trying to figure out, you know, like, do we want to build the same kind of thing, right? Like, are we looking for, sorry, like, okay, because I'm even hearing it as, you know, like, do we want to like live in an apartment? Do we want to work toward buying a house? Do we want to, you know, I don't know, like things like that, like conversations like that might be arising in your situation right now. But I feel a lack of cooperation from you toward this. Like, you're not really putting in a lot of work into actually creating what you want. You seem to be dissatisfied, but like, I don't know, I feel like you might be waiting too much for your person to take a lot of action. But let's see how how is your person seeing this and acting toward this. You have the Three of Cups showing up over here. You have the Four of Cups, okay, look, and the Five of Swords. Ooh, all right, 3, 4, 5. Your person is making progress toward this, but I do feel like they're also sensing that something is amiss. They are seeing that something is not quite working out. I get the sense that they see potential with this, so they don't want to miss out on this opportunity, but they don't know how to act toward it. For a lot of you, your person is having to heal through a lot of the things that they might have wanted. Like they could even be in disagreement and discord with, I would even say, like family and friends, values that they had, like about things that they wanted, that are maybe not aligned to this connection. Like you could be very different from what they expected they were going to, like who they were going to be with. Like you could be very different. Like I don't know, like I'm getting the sense of almost like maybe you don't quite fit into there's like, look, I'm sorry, this isn't about you, right? Like I'm saying, like this is kind of how they're perceiving this. Right, like maybe their parents wanted them to marry a certain kind of person, and you're like of a different, like maybe you're a different culture, maybe you're a different background, you know, like there's something where they're having to fight against these things, like kind of having to fight for your love. I feel like they're trying to heal through this, you know, but I feel like there's a sense of they need to gain their strength, right? I think they're also trying to figure out if this is something, like I think they want to figure out like if this is something that's, you know, sustainable, like how much they want to work toward this. But yeah, like I don't see them taking a lot of physical action or making a lot of moves because they're very in their head about this. I I'm gonna say like they seem to be narrowing down their options over here, you know, and there is progress toward you. I do feel like they're, but it's very internal, you know. It's like they're still processing their feelings, they're still trying to figure out what's gonna happen, they're very in their head. But move wise, yeah, I don't know, like that, like there's something about, look, you know, something I'm gonna say, I don't want to, because I don't think like your person is like a bad person or anything like that. I just feel like they have a lot of pressures on them, you know. But there is a little bit of a resistant energy or a little bit of an icky energy because, you know, like there's a part of me that wants to be like, well, if they really like you, like they need to fight for your love, or like why would they care so much about what other people are saying? But I don't want to dismiss the pressures that they are going through, you know. Like there's like, you know, like it seems a little like it's real, right? Like it's very real, you know. Kind of having to go against the grain can be very hard, and there's something about them having to, it's almost like they have some things to sacrifice if they're going to continue to charge toward you, which is making them very uneasy here. So I don't know, look, you get to decide, right? Like if you're like, you know, that's not what I want, or you know, I don't want it to feel that forceful or whatever, then you get to decide, right, how you accept the situation and how you interact with the situation. But let's see, what's your advice? What's your advice for this here? Okay. Four of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah. Look, for some of you, I feel like there's also something that you have to let go of to make this connection work. Like if that's what you're trying to do, okay? I feel like you haven't realized that you also have to do some of the work toward this. I, you know, it's funny because at the beginning I was getting kind of like a strong energy of, I don't know, like I'm getting the sense that maybe this person has been around your life for a really long time. Like you've maybe known each other for years or something like that, but it's almost like you're reverting, or I don't know if reverting is the right word, but you're trying to start at the beginning again. Like there's a sense of starting fresh and creating something new and something different. Like maybe you've known each other for years in a different context, you know, like maybe getting, like you've been friends for 10 years, but then your connection is suddenly evolving, or you've been in this loosely dating situation for years and now you're like, well, you know, we've been loosely dating, like are we going to become steady? Or we've been, you know, even like I'm even getting like we've been living together, but are we going to get married or what's going on, right? And I feel like if there's going to be this progress, like there's also something on your end that you need to almost take a risk on. You know, like there's something like you're hanging on to this false sense of security. So there's some risks that you're not taking toward this. You know, for some of you, I'm going to throw this out there. You could be hanging on to this because you've put so much energy into this connection. So
you're like, oh, I spent so much time and effort on this. How can I let this go? But is it sustaining you? You know, is it something that feels good to you? So for some of you, this could be about, you know, questioning whether you are releasing this because it's not serving you. And for others of you, it could be about releasing something to create something fruitful in this connection. So look, I hope there were messages for you here. I hope that made sense. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, Aquarius. We're going to go ahead and leave it there. All right. Thank you and good luck. All right. We are going to move on to Pisces. Wow. All right. Sorry, I really needed to hydrate here. All right. Hello, hello. Pisces, hello Pisces, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Venus. Welcome to your reading. We are asking what is currently going on in this romantic relationship. If this first part of the reading makes sense to you, then you know you're at the right place. If it doesn't, please go ahead and check out one of your other placements. Wow. Look, I'm gonna say a couple of things. I feel like some of you are looking for something maybe more lighthearted. You're trying to find the fun in this connection again. You could be like loosely dating someone. Some of y'all could have more than one person on your mind right now. Or you could have multiple connections. I do see like your heart wants some stability, you know, like they want to kind of get grounded, become stable. Like that's your heart space speaking over here. Yet, sorry, dang, my throat closed up as soon as I say your heart space speaking. Some of you are not allowing your heart to speak. You're not listening to your emotional needs. There's this need to pay attention to what your heart wants because, like I said, I feel like there's this stability that you want that you're not giving you're not giving yourself, or you're not giving yourself that opportunity, because you seem to be almost holding yourself back is what I'm gonna say. Some of you could be trying to figure out what your options are over here, kind of focusing on joy, focusing on, I feel like, work and play. About, like, how do I say this, like you could be very much like, you know, I'm working, I'm playing, I'm doing all these things. I don't know how much time I have for this relationship. I don't know how much time I have for this connection. I have a lot of things to do over here with the Eight of Pentacles, right? Like trying to take care of business. You might see this connection as a lot of hard work with what you are looking for, or you're acting. There you go. You're acting like you just want some fun times. Emotionally, you want that stability. But then your actions are over here saying, no, 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 no. I want it to be light. I want it to be free. I want it to be fun, you know? So I don't know, you know, it's like, you know, I feel like you're not quite putting in the work into this connection, or you're either realizing that making this connection work, this particular connection, is going to be hard and difficult, or it's going to take a lot of your time and energy. So you might even be trying to figure out, you know, do I want to put my energy into this? I'm going to say, you know, really check in with yourself, because I feel like this discord between how you're acting and how you're feeling, like, you might not be expressing to your person that you are ready to have something more stable, right? Like you might be like, yeah, I'm okay if we're loosely dating. I'm okay if you're seeing other people. Yeah, I'm dating other people too. When secretly you want something that's a little bit more, but you're not expressing it or talking about it. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and see how your person is, seeing this connection. How are they experiencing this connection? All right. Wow. All right, that was a terrible shuffle, so I'm gonna give it another go. All right, let's get clear. Let's get some clear messages for Pisces here. Wow, slow. That was a slow burn here. All right, I'm gonna do a quick cut. Okay, how are they experiencing this connection? Knight of Cups. How are they feeling toward you? Five of Cups. And how are they acting toward you? Five of Discs. Wow, two fives in their energy. A lot of challenges. They could see this connection as challenging, okay? But I do see that they have love to give to you, right? Like they do. I feel like they're craving that emotional intimacy. They like,
like there's some sort of emotional fulfillment that's coming from this, and they charge toward you, I feel like, in a very loving way. But for some of you, I don't get that it's consistent. Like they can be coming and going. You know, I'm seeing the Knight of Cups kind of going away over here. But I do feel like for some of you, they could like the way that you make them feel, you know, like the love, the way that you show your love, like your love languages might be very aligned here. Like, you know how to show each other love, or you know how to show this person love in a way that, dang, sorry, I just heard in a way that they haven't experienced before, and they're like, what, I can be loved the way that I want to be loved? Like, what is going on? You know. So emotionally there's some sort of fulfillment, but I don't think that they're quite committing to the situation either. Like, I don't think you're committing, and I don't think they're committing. Like that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. With the fives, your person could be going through a lot of personal challenges. I feel like they're trying to get their, you know, how they're acting toward this. I feel like I don't know, like they do see this. I feel like both of you are seeing this relationship as hard work, you know. And with the five of discs, like your person could have a lot on their back. They are trying to get themselves straightened out. Okay, like they could have been going through some losses. Like I'm getting like material losses. I'm getting like a breakup that left them really broken, really hurt. Like that could have caused them to lose out on some, like I'm hearing like lose out on some money. They could have like lost their stability. They could have, you know, like their living situation could have changed. Their work situation could have changed. Okay, so they're trying to take care of these things. I feel like they're trying to get settled and grounded and create changes for themselves here that are, you know, like they're trying to find that stability within themselves. Okay, like it's what I'm gonna say. And they are hurt. Like for some of you, there could have been something in this connection that hurt them. Okay, I'm seeing it more as like a past energy that they're still carrying. But I feel like for a couple of you out there, there could have been something that you said, something that happened, you know, maybe they're waiting for you. Like it could be that they're waiting for you. Dang, I just heard like they're waiting for you to choose them, and they're feeling like you're not choosing them, right? Because like the three, sorry, I'm really seeing like the Three of Cups spilled over here, and then the Three of Cups over here. Like, and this is in their heart space. So I'm almost wondering if they're like, well, I kind of see this potential between us, you know, but this person's not committing to me. So why, I don't know, like what can I do about it? I feel like they're just kind of lingering, sitting. They're not really doing anything about it. Like, I don't know. I don't even know that if they're sharing that with you. Like they I think they want to know if you, they want to know how much you like them. I'm seeing like this Knight of Cups, like they want you to charge toward them in a more loving way. And for some of you, you could have more difficulties expressing yourself emotionally, and your person seems to be in need of this emotional attention. Like they want the love, they want the affection, especially because I feel like they're so caught up in the grind and so caught up in what they're doing every day right now that they're missing this emotional like nurture. It's almost like they want this they want to see a nurturing side of you. Dang. Oh, I don't know. Look, that's what I'm getting. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and pull a card for your advice here, Pisces. Let's see, what's your advice for this situation? What's your advice for this current connection here? Yeah. Wow. Sorry. Goodness golly. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Look, sorry. To me, this is the happiest card in the deck here. Okay. Dang. Some of you need to get very clear. I feel like, dang. Woo. I just got an overwhelming amount of messages and emotions, and I feel like this is one of those connections where you all could build, you all could grow. You need to decide if you want that though. Like the potential for building a legacy. This could be somebody that you could genuinely build with, but it feels like both of you are, I don't know, like your person could be going down and out, being in a down and out energy, you know. And I'm almost seeing it as you're like, you know, can we actually grow together? You know, like you seem to be a little bit resistant to asking for what you need. So it's like, how are you going to align? How are you going to align your values and your needs? That there seems to be this need of, you know, discussing what your 10 of Pentacles looks like, you know, and that means, you know, like, what is it that you're trying to create? What is it that you're trying to build toward? Because I'm almost getting the sense of, this is one of those relationships where, or those connections where it's almost like an all or nothing sort of situation, and y'all are trying to make it be like whatever, like, yeah, I'm just chilling, yeah, whatever, this is for the time being, like, we're just getting to know each other. But I get the sense that deep down both of you want to know, like, are we building towards something, are we creating something? But neither of you is talking about it, or you're like not sharing. And I feel like this isn't one, I don't know, like, you know, there's those relationships where, you know, it's like, oh, you know, we're just having some fun times right now, we're just kind of chilling, we're cool, we're like la la la, and then, you know, you break up, you let it go, la la la, whatever, it was what it was, right? But I feel like this is one of those connections where it's like, this is something, we're working towards something, we're building, I'm willing to change for you, I'm willing to address these things, I'm willing to put in the work into this, or it's nothing, you know, like we can't do this, like, we're either working towards something or we're apart, like, we're done, you know, and then you're each working toward whatever it is your respective, you know, futures that you want are. Like, I don't know, look, I'm sorry, like, that's how I got it, okay? Like, that's what I got. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, all right? Because I feel like I'm just repeating myself. All right, yeah, y'all could be caught in the cycle over here, you know. But look, Pisces, I hope there were messages for you here. All right, if there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes, everything truly helps. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this, and if there was any messages for you here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. All right, good luck.